Virginia stretches and yawns as she wakes up the next morning, and I roll over to face her. So, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? I ask her. Well, we can't today, exactly, Virginia admits. Why not? He's not here, Virginia replies. What do you mean he's not here? Ellen pipes up as she sits up in bed. It's cider day, the big apple festival in the next county over, Virginia explains. Most of the upperclassmen go there on a field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early. Why didn't we hear about this? I ask. Freshmen aren't allowed, Virginia answers. It's a privilege we have to earn, apparently. What's an apple festival? Ellen asks. A harvest fair, Virginia replies. Don't you have those where you come from? I don't know, Ellen admits. They get a big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green so everybody can watch the apples being crushed, and then they sell jugs of it, Virginia explains. There's lots of food. Apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cake, caramel apples, squash apple soup. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and there's fiddlers in the day and then a contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what a contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. Basically, it meant that the seniors are going off to a dance without us, but that didn't matter. I would get an opportunity to go to the Apple Festival myself when I was a senior. I just had to be patient until then. The seniors were out celebrating, and I wanted to do something special too. I head to the mall and go to the food court. There are many different kinds of food available here. There was fruit, cookies, pastries, and a lunch special, but I wasn't sure what was in that. Nothing really appeals to me, and I want to save up my money, so I decide to just watch my peers eat while I sit back and talk with them. It does save money, but it also makes me feel a bit left out. As I get up to go back early, I see Virginia at a table waving at me. Hey, Tori! Over here! Coming closer, I stop and stare in awe at the monstrosity on the table in front of her. There's a cookie. Then, 2 brownies, each cut diagonally into triangles and set around the edges of the cookie like the rays of a pastry sun. There lies a fat scoop of chocolate ice cream rippled with peanut butter and a smaller scoop of vanilla perched on it like a crown. Over the whole mess are whirls of whipped cream and a scattering of chopped nuts and chocolate sprinkles. The only thing missing is a cherry on top, although, judging by the stems on the side of the plate, the cherries didn't last long. Are you going to eat that whole thing? I ask as I gape at her in awe. You can have a bite if you want, Virginia offers. 1 bite? I raise an eyebrow and Virginia laughs. No, we can share if you want, she says, and I grin at her. Hand me a spoon. Dig in. The giant sundae is deliciously decadent, and I am hungry. It might be a bad idea to stuff myself on nothing but dessert, but with Virginia on the other side of the table eating just as eagerly, it's hard to stop myself. Of course, after this, we'll both have a massive sugar rush, Virginia says. Wanna run laps around the dorm? Is that why you're so hyper all the time? I ask her. Eating stuff like this? Not really, Virginia replies with a shrug. I just like being on the go. Well, that makes 2 of us, I reply. Finally, we make it down to the plate and I sit back and sigh, replete.